Right now, there is no substantial federal law regulating social media companies, but lawmakers hope to gain bipartisan support for legislation, including the Kids Online Safety Act.
Back with us this morning is Sam Chapman, who attended yesterday's hearing. He lost his son 2 years ago, and he joins us. We spoke to him yesterday. You were at that hearing, and tell us, you heard Mark Zuckerberg apologize. How did it come off to you?
It came off as half-hearted. He sort of did that removed apology where I'm sorry for what you're going through, but I'm a hero doing everything I can. And I just hope he doesn't apologize to his wife that way.
As we mentioned yesterday, this seems to have bipartisan support. And boy, the politicians are grabbing the spotlight for the folks back home. But I heard them blaming lobbyists, which seems kind of odd to me. What are your thoughts about how all that went and how they handled that?
Well, the lobbyists are a big block for the politicians because they can control a lot of campaign contributions. And Washington, D.C. is awash in social media money. And the parents were determined yesterday to have none of that matter. And when the senators came out, I took Sammy's picture and I put it up there. And the Bronsteins, who are friends of mine, were sitting with me. They put up Nate's picture, and the rest of us started putting up our pictures. And before you know it, 75 parents had pictures of children lost while they all filed in. And the CEOs had to look at us as they filed in. Eventually, the sergeant at arms made us take them down until that apology.
So we'd said in our script that this might be a tipping point, that they're actually having this hearing. Do you feel the needle moving, or do you see anything happen? Did anyone reach out to you parents afterwards?
Yes, I mean, there were a lot of people reaching out, but not many people felt confident something would happen. We've seen this movie before, and Chuck Schumer is not bringing these laws to the floor of the Senate. We may have to wait till next year if there's a new Senate to get something passed through the Senate. And, you know, one wonders if the president would even sign it. So,
you mentioned lobbyists pour the money in, and that's powerful. But in the end, it's the politicians who have to vote, regardless of the money, one way or the other. But let me ask you a question from the perspective of the social media companies. Their position is, hey, we're just a platform. Why should I be responsible for every time somebody wants to say anything? They're positioning it as a free speech issue. What is your argument against them?
Well, we have a lawsuit that survived their motion to dismiss based on a product liability claim where it's a faulty product. People are dying. That's as faulty as it can be. A failure to warn, designed to addict our children, and that their negligence is responsible for any harm therefrom. So our lawsuit broke through, and it's the biggest platform of discovery with 12 allegations against any social media company ever. And if we win or other parents win, then hundreds of thousands of suits will come, and that'll make them clean it up. That's the American way.
All right, Sam, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.